Do you know what really annoys me? Do you know what throws my monocle in a funk? Do you know what tilts my top hat and sends my blood pressure through the roof? And maybe slightly perturbed. Can you tell? People who are offended on behalf of other people. Or frankly, people in general who should just shut the hell up because their opinions are wank. You know the saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all? I like to make my own version of that, called, if you don't have anything useful to say, shut the fuck up. Enter this. Response to video of man admiring woman reveals how low standards are for some. I like the "for some" bit at the end there. A sly way to differentiate the author from said useless plebs who are whining about this bloke. Or so you would think. No, they're just as bad as the whining plebs. Hey, guess what sex the author is? So a post of an influencer went viral. 27 million views, damn. Her name's Barbara Gambatessa. So herself has 3 million followers on TikTok. Here's the video. Now, let's be honest here, shall we? That outfit, 3 million followers, give me a break. 100% of you watching this can guess why she has those 3 million followers. And you would be correct in your assumption. If you go to her TikTok, the overwhelming majority of it features her ass. Again, no one is surprised by this. No woman gets hundreds of thousands of eyeballs looking at her for her brains. Get real. And you can see the dude there, taking a drag off the cigarette, looks, and goes about his business. That is why it went viral. I guarantee you, only a bunch of unappealing XXs are upset by this because no one looks at them. 100% it is motivated by envy. In fact, let me look at the author, right? What's her name? Mary Madigan. News.com.au. Oh, yep, there we go. Case in point. Didn't I call it? Told you. Look at this. Mary's most passionate about pop culture, fashion, and whatever is making women mad. Even that last part is a lie. It's not what makes women mad. No. It is what makes her mad. And she thinks she can speak on behalf of all women, seeing as she Wales. Get a load of this BS. A woman said that the response to this video proved that society's standards had gone down the drain, praising a man for looking at a woman's butt and not harassing her. When has society's standards become this low, she demanded. You think OnlyFans for that, you idiot. Psychologist Carly Dober said that celebrating this kind of behavior is a huge problem and enforces the kind of culture that has this wrong idea that women owe men something. While restraint or holding back might be being celebrated by some men, that attitude might reinforce a belief that women are solely there to be accessed for pleasure by men, or to get attention from men, and they are being the bigger person in not going out of their way to hit on women. That psychologist is more fake than the Kardashians' ass, by the way. This is from her own website, mind you. Carly takes a person-centered, holistic approach to therapy. She draws from eco-psychology and utilizes evidence-based therapies including cognitive behavioral therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy, dialectical behavior therapy, mindfulness, and nature therapy to help clients break free from the negative life patterns that underlie long-standing psychological difficulties and challenging relationships. At the heart of Carly's approach is the belief that all of our emotions make sense and hold important information about our values and needs. My God, that is feminism to a freaking T. Carly is a trained eye movement desensitization reprocessing EMDR therapist, yoga teacher, and is a passionate climate and conservation activist. I don't know about all of you, but I read that shit with a glazed eye and my male mind going lift heavy thing makes sad voice go away. Look at this Sky News bit. Australian Association of Psychologists. Director Carly Dober says, cutting psychology sessions is not the way to go, especially when the government's own report recommended otherwise. She told Sky News Australia, geez, I wonder if your fiscal interests might be influencing your bias, just ever so slightly. But I want to get back to that bit from just a few moments ago. Psychologist Carly Dober said that celebrating this kind of behavior is a huge problem and reinforces the kind of culture that has this wrong idea that women owe men something. While restraint or holding back might be being celebrated by some men, that attitude might reinforce a belief that women are solely there to be accessed for pleasure by men. You know, I usually like to warm up to this kind of a burst, but honestly, fuck off. I'm so sick of this bullshit, I really am. In an age where the women do whatever the hell they want with seemingly no criticism, which means in reality they have no standards, show as much skin as possible on damn near any platform with a Wi-Fi connection and a camera to millions of eyeballs all over the globe. But the moment one set of eyeballs does the exact same thing, and probably far less if you catch my meaning, in person, suddenly we get these whining plebs saying things like, might reinforce the belief that women are solely there to be accessed for pleasure by men. Her following relies on the eyeballs of men, you twat. Like, what the hell is wrong with these people? They seem to have absolutely no concept of any accountability, of actions and reactions, as if they can move through the world unnoticed, yet rely solely on being noticed. You know what I hate about posts like this? Is it really shows you just how stupid and self-absorbed these people really are, that they have to give their bollock an opinion about stuff like this. Notice, at no point do they even think about the people in the clip beyond their own bloody opinions. Now myself, being far more enlightened and wiser than the whining plebs, looked at her and went, look how she's dressed. She's amassed 3 million followers on TikTok. And I know why. Saw her TikTok, avalanche of ass, and thought, yeah, chick with millions of eyeballs looking at her derriere digitally finds a man doing it analog. That's it. Heaven's sake, I can guarantee you this lady is well used to this by now. Hell, I will bet you she's glad it went viral. 27 million views. I bet you she picked up some followers. For her, it's a win-win. Like, the dude looks pretty classy. Now the lady gets some followers, everyone can go about their business. But no, in the age of social media where every Tom, Dick, and Harry, or let's be real, Karen 1, 2, and fuck with 3, who think just because they can say something that they should, when in reality, no, they're boring as hell, complain far too much, and really they should just shut the hell up because ultimately no one cares what the hell they have to say about anything. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.